During the COVID era, most families were forced to turn to remote learning for their children. While some were thankful when their kids were able to return to the classroom, others found that the road to academic achievement and success starts at home. Michaela is a 14-year-old freshman who's been homeschooled her entire life, and she wouldn't have it any other way.
I definitely plan on staying at home so that I could keep that flexibility. I definitely enjoy the flexibility.
Yeah.
And like spending quality time with my family.
Her schedule is pretty simple. She starts her day around 7:30 and works until the late afternoon. Her mother, Jamala Armstrong, says homeschooling works wonders for her children. 2 of her 4 attend public school, while Michaela and her younger brother learn at home.
But with having them at home, I know exactly where things are veering off, where they need more help. Instead of having to stay on something that they've mastered, we can move on. If they haven't mastered that, then I'll stay on this subject or issue a little longer so that they can master it.
Michaela's story is becoming more common. According to the U.S. Census, more Black parents are choosing to teach their children at home versus placing them in public or private schools. The number has leapt from around 3.3% pre-pandemic to more than 16.1% at the end of 2020.
I'm so proud of you all.
Joyce Burgess, the co-founder of the National Black Home Educators Organization, mentors Michaela once a week. She says the increase in homeschoolers isn't surprising.
They're not only educating their children at home, but they're also working from home. And so, like a couple of my children are working from home, and they're like, you know what? I think we can do both. We can work from home ourselves, and we can teach our children.
Burgess's organization is partnered with thousands of Black home educators. She says since the pandemic, participation in her organization has ballooned by the hundreds. Proponents of homeschooling like Burgess claim that this type of learning teaches lessons in a way that Black students can better understand. And there is some evidence to back that up. A 2015 study published in the Journal of School Choice pointed out that Black homeschoolers score between 23 and 45 percentile points higher than public school Black students. But academic gain isn't the only motivator for some Black parents.
And this is my room, the 3rd and 4th grade room. I had just kind of set out some things so you could see some of the things that we do during the course of the day.
This is Endura Mira Institute in Baton Rouge. The educators here provide a homeschooling experience for a small group of children. There are only 37 kids in the entire school.
How do you feel about, more children, more Black children specifically, deciding to homeschool?
If they could be just in an environment where it's conducive to learning and it's smaller, I think students will have the best education possible that way.
Teaching Black kids at a space like this also provides a way to emphasize history that they fear may not be taught in schools. National conversations about critical race theory and history lessons may also influence a parent's decision to shift to homeschooling.
They learn about their history on a regular basis, like every day, every week. It's part of their lesson. They learn other things, in history as well, but it's incorporated into our regular plans. In addition to that, they have been entering the Black History Quiz Bowl that's held on Southern University campus for years. Don't mean to toot my own horn, but I am the coach, so
yeah. But overall, the Endura Mira Institute is all about meeting children where they are.
When they are feeling loved and appreciated and know that we truly care, the roof is off. I mean, it's endless, their level of learning. And so that's just not something that they are able to get outside of there. Sometimes there might be a handful of teachers that really get to the students and, they can see that, but that's just a few. Here, it's every teacher, every student, everybody has a chance.
The most recent graduating class had 18 students. Each are going off to college this year.